We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up. Jordan Zimmerman gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman, the big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you can do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Popped him up. Bregman over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single. Set the table for the big guys.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Chopper foul. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out with the man at first. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McCann has it, and the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, James McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Tigers. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he struck him out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. At the plate, number 14, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Tyler White will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
the breaking ball that time in for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Missed with a breaking ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's 3 for 15. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Runners on first with one down. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Jones giving chase, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jones coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
In the dirt here, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Springer at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits.
Leading off for the Tigers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Nick Castellanos now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Houston.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Hit out towards second. Goodrum loves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
First baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Gabriel, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Number 14 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Tyler White. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones moving forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. No balls and a strike to count. Jones, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jacoby Jones becomes out number 2 this inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Verlander's ready. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3. Standing in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Now batting, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitches a ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top 1-0. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence. Simmons' ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Now here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McCann corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Tyler White will bat next. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he takes ball 1. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now. The 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He starts. Off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
James McCann.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. At the plate, number 14, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Second baseman.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his... bearings a bit. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Verlander pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps digging in. Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Josh Reddick.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping in, Brian McCann. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And there's out number 2. So striding in, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
And a ball, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jeimer Candelario takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Springer coming on. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. He pulls into 3rd safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Tigers. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Joe Jimenez, right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Iglesias is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Carlos Correa now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Just keeping him close. The 1-1. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Altuve at third with 2 away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jordan Zimmerman gets the W on the mound. Justin Verlander somehow gets the loss despite striking out an incredible 18 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
2 errors. They left 4 runners on. The winning pitcher is Jordan Zimmerman. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and... A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the Whitefield Gate on Witherell Avenue.